Hi fellow 1/6 scale figure collectors, back again with another Hot Toys figure review. This time it's the black suited Spider-Man from the movie Spider-Man 3. And this, in my opinion, is the best Spider-Man release to date. Just love the look of this figure. So I'll give you a head to toe look and then I'll go into him in a little bit more detail. Okay, so starting with the suit. Superb detail on this suit. It's got a glossy sort of look to it. Nice patterning on the webbing on the front and the spider. I will show you around the back later. Doesn't restrict the posability of this figure either. It is tight fitting on him, but it's loose enough that you can actually pose him however you want. But as usual, you do have to be careful. If you're keeping him extreme pose for too long, there is a possibility that the suit could rip in time or fade a little bit at the joints where it's been stretched. So try not to keep it dynamically posed for too long. It's a great fit on this figure. I believe underneath is a true tight body. And you've got the webbing effect that comes all the way down the arms as well and onto these hands, which are moulded plastic. And again it starts again on his boots. These are actually part of the suit, they're not a separate boot where you have to push the leg into a pin. It's nothing like that. This is all one suit. Articulation wise, as I said, very easy to articulate. He also has ankle articulation as well, so you can pose his feet however you wish. Comes with a customary Hot Toys stand with the name of the character and the film he's from. He also comes with another stand, and I'll show you that in a little while as we progress through the video. This is a very simple pose I've got here, but I think it's really is a good pose. Looks like he's getting ready for action, getting ready to fight somebody. So if you've got the red and blue suited Spider-Man, they're exactly the same. Same body underneath, same suit, apart from the colour obviously. The only main difference is it's the head with this one. This comes with a separate head sculpt, so you can actually take this head off and replace it with this one, the Tobey Maguire head sculpt. Another superb job done by Hot Toys here. As you can see, that is Tobey Maguire. I have noticed on a lot of their head sculpts though, this eye here tends to be looking up slightly. It's the same on the Arnold Schwarzenegger head sculpts and a few of the others, so I don't know why that is, but there's sort of a menacingly type look, and it has to be to go with this suit, because as I say, when he wore this suit he was more aggressive, because the suit sort of took him over. So he comes with 10 different hands. He's got these two here, which are the openly aggressive open palmed hands. And if I move on down here, he has his web swinging hand. He has two of those, one for either side. He also has two of these more relaxed hands, again either side of his body. He has two fisted hands, left and right, and two web slinging hands, left and right. So great detail, nice paint apps on these. It would have been really nice if they'd done with this figure like they did with the Iron Man, if you could actually articulate the fingers a little bit. Just have like a skeletal hand underneath over the top, put a glove, and you can actually bend them to how you want, but maybe that's a future thing that they might go into with later figures, rather than just have moulded hands. But with these 10 different types of hands, you there's unlimited really to sort of poses you could give this guy. He also comes with what a lot of them come with now, spare pegs, because these do break from time to time. And like the red suited Spider-Man, he comes with all his extra webbing. So he's got 2 of the smaller webs, got 2 larger webs which have got a little ball on the end, so he's just fired them. And as you can see, if you want to attach them, you've got these little black circular connectors here. All you do is you just pull the hand off, and these circular connectors just go around the fitting inside, and then you just push the hand straight back on again. He also comes with this web, which looks like he's just stuck it onto either somebody or onto a wall. And so it does, so you can put it onto another figure if you wish, like that. And he comes with 2 large webs. These are the ones I would presume that you would use for him swinging through the air. And the standout feature for a lot of people for this figure is the extra stand, and here it is. This isn't the exclusive version. There was an exclusive version of this figure released where you could change this hand and put like a mace type hand in there instead, but I wasn't too bothered about that. There's the clear stand, clear connector there. You just slip him on that, so it looks like he's actually in the air coming down onto Sandman. You have to push this arm in, it's a bit tight, so you have to heat up the joint inside with a hairdryer to loosen it so you can push the arm in. This hand goes in quite easily. What I find with this though, not only is it large, so you can't put it in a normal detolf, it's very top heavy. As you can see, it's angled, so if I was to let go now, over it goes. So you might need to weight it down underneath, put some maybe some blue tack or velcro of some kind underneath to stick it onto a glass base so it won't fall over, because if you put Spider-Man on there, obviously it is going to fall over even more. I suppose you could lean it up against the back of the cabinet to stop it from falling over, but it would have been nice if they'd weighted the bottom a little bit more so that it won't fall over. But it's a nice addition to the figure if you wish to pose him like that. Hopefully Hot Toys will make a Sandman figure. They don't seem to be making too many of Spider-Man's enemies, which is a bit of a shame. So I'll give you a little bit of a 360 of this figure. A bit loose on the stand here. Show you around the back. You can see his emblem of his spider on the back, and you can see the glossy sort of sheen again on the suit. It is like a rubberized type suit. I prefer this look to the new Spider-Man figure that they've just released, as I've mentioned in previous videos, purely for the fact that I didn't like the joints on the Nuga. The knees didn't look right when he's bent. They look too square. And if you have a look at the comics with Spider-Man, when his knees are bent, they're quite pointy knees. So if they can bring out a body that will incorporate that to make it more accurate, that would be great. There's the head joint for taking the head off. If you haven't got a Spider-Man figure and you want to get one, I highly recommend this. I think the black suited version is much better than the other two. There's the box in the background. This is actually comes out of the box a bit, so it's like a bit of plastic stuck on top. Give that relief sort of look. All in all, I'd rate this figure probably a 9 out of 10. Hopefully they'll make a Venom figure to go with him. So there you go, there's another one of my figures. I'm going to be doing possibly 2 more videos today, and they're both going to be superheroes. One's going to be the Iron Man Mark IV, which I'll probably do next, followed by the War Machine figure that I've got. And that will be it for my Hot Toys figures for the moment. I've actually done videos of all of them now, singly, after I've done the next 2. Next week I should be getting my Samurai Predator. So that will be another video that will be done probably next weekend. Then it's a bit of a wait then till the next figures are released. I think the next one after the Samurai Predator will be Hawkeye from the Avengers movie. He should be the next one that comes. So in between those figures turning up, I will be doing a few more of my Hero Quest videos, and I'll do some videos on some of the Dwarven Forge gear that I've got. So if you're not into those sort of videos, just keep checking back from time to time, because as soon as the new figures are released I will be doing videos of them, and I will be doing an update video very soon of all my figures. Obviously I've got a lot of them in boxes still, so I won't be able to do a video of all of them out of their boxes on the update. I've only been on YouTube a few months now, and I've done nearly 100 videos already, so it's time to slow down a little bit, think of other things that I want to do video wise. Might do a few pose offs with some of my figures on later videos, try and get some really nice poses with them, have them interacting with each other. So that's something I'm planning on doing in the very near future, probably within the next 3 or 4 weeks. So if you can give me some suggestions on which figures you'd like to see posing off against each other that I've got in my collection, I'll try and do some of those for you. Maybe I could have a sort of a voting poll of which one you think is the best pose. Still haven't got another Detolf yet. I keep saying I'm going to get one, but I haven't got a lot of room in my room. I'll give you a quick pan round. There's the door into the landing. That's where my Detolfs are at the moment. So that's the bed, and that is where my little computer is, where that speaker is, and those things on the wall. That's where I'm hoping to put my next Detolf, just down the side of the cabinet there. That's where all my Blu-rays are, stereo, round to my 37-inch Sony TV, underneath which is my PS3 in the cabinet there, and that's the end of my room. So see, it's not a very big room, so I'm limited for space, but so the Detolf will go there, and I'm hopefully, if I can find them, up next to my picture there, I'll put 2 wall cabinets at the top there, glass ones, and I might have some more figures in there. I'm not going to put them on shelves for dust reasons. A lot of people do that, but I'm not going to do that. But I'm digressing. Give you one last look at this figure. You've got to go out and get this figure. If you love Spider-Man, don't bother with the new one. Get this one. Top figure. So thanks for watching. And I'll see you on the next one.